Hi, I would like to share my biggest life lesson. My biggest life lesson is on family, loving your family continually, and not just one member but all. My story actually takes place not too long ago. It takes place about 2 to 3 years ago. My dad was diagnosed with kidney failure, and it was in stage 4. At that point, I was in my last year of school, and I was taking my last classes, and I would have to get up and go to school and then go to work, and I worked a full-time job, and then I had to go to the hospital at night, and so that was my whole summer. I spent my whole summer in the hospital and at work and at school, and I tried to balance out school, but school just got kind of cut out because of the pressure of the hospital, and my father almost died like 2 to 3 times in the hospital. That took a toll on me as well as work. Once he got out the hospital, I was dealing with his recovery stage, and I was working with him to get everything together for him, like driving him around and doing what I can do while still working. Um, During that time, it was a brain malfunction, I would say, and he started to kind of have like rants and raves, and so what it did was it kind of separated our family to the extent that he cut off my brothers and he cut off my mother, and I was the only one that was there still. So I wrote it out with my dad for as long as I could, and he wanted me to turn against my family, but I couldn't do that because I loved them a lot. And so last year for November Thanksgiving, I had spent the actual Thanksgiving by myself. And during that time, I reflected on my life, and I saw things, and I saw errors and mistakes that I made, and it really became essential that family was the most important thing to me. And I called my mother the next day, and we talked, and I reconciled with my brothers, and I apologized for the misunderstandings that we all had, and our family has continued to grow and move past the burdens, and that is something that I believe that is a big lesson for me that I've learned, is that even though you go through any kind of obstacle and trouble that's in your life, that if you have a good support system, which is family or friends, if you have a good support system, that you can make it and that you can stand the test of time. Me and my father, on the other hand, we're not in a good place, but I still thank God that He has given me everything that I have asked for, and what I prayed for last year has came true this year, and it came true at the end of last year, that I would be reunited with my family, and I was. And that's my biggest lesson that I've learned in life as of right now, is that family is important and not to turn your back on them. Thank you.